Yeah, hello and welcome to this video. I'm playing Akib. At least if he's replying. Hey, he does reply. Against g6 I play e4 for quite a while now. I want to avoid some transpositions that I don't like so much. It's a move order issue. I think e4 is most precise for my repertoire. Complicated to explain, I guess. Okay, so we get a King's Indian Petrosian system, and Akib is playing the main line up to this point. Now knight a6 is the usual way to play, and now queen e8 or bishop d7, those are normal. Knight c5 is less common, not a mistake or anything, but it is less frequently seen. Yeah, one issue is that there is a funny idea here with b3 knight takes e4 that Kasparov has played, the queen sacrifice. I don't quite remember. Maybe I play rook b1 first. Okay, so avoided any queen sacrifice. Okay, these are moves that I play anyhow, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, now he's threatening g5, bishop g3, f4, so I have to play f3. And yeah, generally speaking, an approach with f5 here against the Petrosian is believed to be less reliable, because you usually don't get yeah, much of an attack going. Black does not get much of an attack going. Okay, here it's kind of interesting. It seems like queen c2, knight f6 is getting quite a bit of pressure against my pawn. It's not really very convenient. I'm wondering, after knight f6, my intention is to play bishop d3, which is very weird. You're usually never allowed to take this, like trade. Oh, that wasn't on my radar. And it's also not particularly good, to be honest. So how do we punish that? The most straightforward is to take and push d6. That already looks fairly terrible for black. Yeah, okay, let's not overthink it. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. I mean, if that was possible, I wouldn't have played the whole thing. Okay, so I can take c5 or take on e4 first. Yeah, I'm taking here. I think this is more dynamic. If he takes it, bishop takes. I've got rook e1, queen c3 things coming. Yeah, and that really, I didn't think that should work. Knight d7. c6 is extremely weak, but okay, but if I take it, that really accelerates his development, which I don't want to allow. Yeah, but this is okay. Then no. I'm playing this in a very conservative way now. If I get like b4 c5, establish that pawn bind. Maybe I had a more dynamic ways of approaching this, but if I get that in, I must be in excellent shape. That is a mouse slip. I'm not going to offer it. I mean, if he offers, I might take it. Ah, come on. Really want to show how this is continued. I sent the tape back. Not more that I can do. Did he log out of it? That's great. But then I should actually get the point, right? Left the game. Great. Yeah, then you don't get a take back in case you get back. Oh, people. Yeah, I might as well say something about the game. The whole that whole sorry, setup was very interesting, that he played with the bishop to g5 and then the knight to f6, putting more pressure on e4. I think what I played a bit too cautiously maybe, and yeah, now I can actually put it on the board or not. Yeah, I can. I don't know, why are people acting like little kids? Maybe he's a little kid, I don't know. Anyhow, here in this particular situation, you want to play b3 in this position, b3, a3, and not yet move the rook, because it's not quite clear that you need it. The thing is, there's this move, and I never bothered to look at it. And it always feels to me, in a blitz game, that could be a problem. Like, not a problem objectively, but it looks a bit odd. Black has two minor pieces, the e5 pawn, and he will get the diagonal open. So, yeah, complicated. Kasparov played that in a rapid game, I think even against Kramnik once. So it's not completely terrible or anything. It's needs to be taken seriously. I never bothered to look at it, so I avoided this just for practical purposes. And all this seems fairly normal. Bishop f6, I retreated. Yeah, here queen c2 is not so accurate according to the engine. Wants to go knight b5. Yeah, certainly knight b5 comes into consideration. It's a fairly normal move. But it's funny that, like here, the automated analysis here that somebody triggered gives 0.3 for queen c2, while queen c2 even like stockfish here gives 0.7. Yeah, and that looked like a wrong move, yeah. Give up the strong bishop. And yeah, now king g7. Yeah, and here you have more than one way to do it, but this is the most straightforward. It completely breaks open the center, and as c6 is not possible, as we have seen in the game, you don't really have a good move as black. Now you get those squares now opened up for the knight, and in the center, yeah, it's fantastic for white, and he's got the very weak king side here. So this is normal, takes it, knight c5. I mean, yeah, you can do b6. Okay, better was knight a4. Very straightforward but strong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I still have a huge advantage. It's blitz chess. Yeah, I suspected that before. It's not the most powerful move, but if I get c5 and it's so easy to play. There was a question here by Superman's Dad 06. What about queen c3? Can you start an attack on e5? Sure, yeah. That is one of the more concrete approaches. And like here, yeah, it looks very good. I mean, the engine agrees that it's a +2. It was just like, I tend to use a static solution, especially in blitz chess. I saw I get b4, I get c5 in, and if I can get this, the game is essentially over long term. Yeah, I'm on that, and it looks like rubbish, absolute for black. So it should be a win. And now yeah, he mouse slipped and then left the game instead of taking my take back request. Yeah, anyhow, thanks a lot for watching.